Have you ever thought of drawing a blueprint of your dream house? Design the architecture of a building? Make a layout of an electrical plan? AutoCAD can help you make your drawings more precise, accurate, and more efficient. In this video, we'll tour you to the AutoCAD user interface, show you how to set up your AutoCAD workspace, and teach you how to use and set the different precision tools available in AutoCAD. The AutoCAD user interface was designed to be intuitive and user-friendly. Even if you are at the beginner's level for AutoCAD, you should be able to easily navigate through the software. If you created the shortcut icon on the desktop of your computer, open the software. Upon first opening the program, you can either start drawing from a template of your choice or open a recent document. The drawing area is where you can create and modify objects. This area allows for lots of flexibility with view cubes, navigation bars, and much more. From this view, you have many other options to aid in the creative process. Let's take a look at them one by one. In the far left corner, at the top of the screen, represented by a big red A button with a downward-facing black arrow, is the application menu. Single-clicking this button opens a drop-down menu which contains some number of the same options in the Quick Access toolbar and more. Next to the application menu at the top of the screen, in the title bar is the Quick Access toolbar. The Quick Access toolbar by default contains icons for a number of commands such as New, Open, Save, Save As, Plot, Undo, and Redo. Like most user interface elements, it can be customized to meet the user's desires. Just below the title bar is the ribbon. The ribbon is a user interface element that contains various AutoCAD commands arranged in panels and tabs. The tabs are quite powerful. They have panels of commands as well as options that relate to any task at hand. For instance, if you select a hatch object, a contextual tab appears. The tab contains a hatch editing command that appears automatically. If ribbon does not show up, type ribbon on the command window to show. Within the drawing area are the in-editor elements such as the viewport controls, which allow you to adjust both visual styles and views directly on the viewport canvas. The view cube and steering wheel allows the user to view the drawing in 2 or 3-dimensional manner with a single click with a beautiful animation. And through the navigation bar, you'll find frequently used things such as pan, zoom, and orbit. So here are the different in-editor elements. In between the ribbon and viewport controls are file tabs. The file tabs give access to all open documents. Each document that is open has a tab. Left-clicking on a tab makes it the current open document. Right-clicking on a tab gives access to more options, including Save As and Close. The tab that has a plus sign allows the user to open a new document. On the bottom left corner of your screen are the Layout tabs. Layout tabs give access to different model spaces of each layout in any given document. Left-clicking on a tab makes it the current open layout. Right-clicking on a tab gives you access to more options that include print, move, or rename. The tab that has a plus sign allows the user to create a new layout. On the right side of it is the status bar, which consists of the object snap and tracking tools of AutoCAD that aid the user to draw a precise drawing. It contains only icons which by default are not enabled, but the user can decide to turn some of them on. At the heart of AutoCAD is the command window, which is normally docked at the bottom of the application window. The command window displays prompts, options, and messages. When the command window is docked, it has some fixed number of visible lines. When floating, the command line can expand to show more data. When using AutoCAD to create drawings, using a mouse can help you manage your work more efficiently. It gives you more functions that you can do in a more comfortable way. For example, you would like to zoom out to see a large area of your drawing. Just scroll down the steering wheel of your mouse. If you would like to get a more detailed view of your drawing, scroll up to zoom in. And if you want to move the view of your drawing anywhere along the drawing area, click, hold, and drag your mouse to pan the drawing in your desired view. Great! We are now done with the basic user interface of AutoCAD. Explore to learn more of the different built-in functions. Now, here's how to set up your AutoCAD workspace. Setting up your AutoCAD workspace before starting with the drawing is essential because it provides you the tools that you need depending on the workspace that you set. In AutoCAD, there is an option for AutoCAD Classic that reformats the screen to represent the old format of AutoCAD prior to 2009. This video will go through the basics using the new AutoCAD format, so leave the option at drafting and annotation. You can also set your workspace by clicking the gear icon on the status bar. The drafter can also choose the system of measurement. In this video, metric system will be used. The user must set the units by typing units, and the drawing units dialog box will appear. Set the units to scale inserted content to millimeters. Leave other options as is and click OK to save the setting and close the dialog box. So that is how you set up your AutoCAD workspace. If you are going to create a 3D model, choose 3D Basics or 3D Modeling and see how your ribbon changes. Ready to draw now? Wait! Here are some useful precision tools that will help you in your masterpiece. Precision tools are located on the status bar. At this portion, we can set the precision settings that we are going to use. You can customize the setting depending on how you make your drawings. The grid mode is usually the first icon on the precision tool. If you prefer drawing with a grid on your drawing area, enable it by clicking the icon. It is highlighted in blue when enabled. If not, disable it by clicking it again. It is grayed out when disabled. Before using and enabling Snap Mode, modify the Snap settings by clicking the arrow beside the Snap Mode icon and choose Snap Settings. Drafting Settings dialog box will appear. Under Grid Spacing, specify the spacing of the grid you prefer. Also, under Snap Spacing, set the values with the same value you set with Grid Spacing. Click OK to save the setting and close the dialog box. If Snap Mode is disabled, the movement of the cursor when drawing an object depends upon the movement of the mouse. If Snap Mode is enabled when drawing an object, the cursor snaps to increments of the spacing you specified. This helps the drafter create a line with the specified unit just by dragging the mouse. The ortho mode, when enabled, restricts movements to horizontal and vertical directions even when the mouse moves in a slanting direction. The polar tracking, when enabled, tracks increments of the angle that you specify. When your cursor is near the angle, a green broken line appears and somehow locks the cursor in that angle. You can also set the angle it tracks by clicking the inverted triangle beside the icon and choose your preferred tracking angles. The object snap, when enabled, snap to existing objects on the screen. The user can check or uncheck whether the object needs to be snapped on endpoints, midpoints, intersections, etc. on existing objects. Just a piece of advice: only check the snap points that you need. Checking all snap points makes it more difficult to snap an object to the desired point, especially if you have a complex drawing. If object snap is disabled and you would like to draw an object at the endpoint of an existing object, dragging and clicking your mouse might seem to start the point in there. But if you're going to zoom your drawing close enough, you will notice that the object actually did not snap to the endpoint. That is the importance of the Object Snap tool. Perfect! Now you already know how to set and use different precision tools.